Hi, Darren Hall here from bet72.com. Well, I think I said yesterday on social media, I can't quite believe it's December already. I don't quite know where 2016 has gone, but it's certainly flown by. And here we find ourselves now in December. Obviously a notoriously busy month on lots of fronts. So I'm sure everybody's time is even more precious at this particular time of year. But obviously one of the benefits for us in our industry is the increased number of offers that we appear because the bookmakers drag out their advent calendars, which are always good for a few quid, particularly in the run up to Christmas, which is always very welcome. As I say, lots going on, quite an expensive time of year, so a few extra quid we can pull out from the bookies is always very welcome indeed. So we kicked off yesterday. I think yesterday was just a bit of a scene setter and just to get in position, ready to go. So we got the page up on bet72.com. Just go across there and click on the banner on the front page. But it'll be plastered all over everywhere. To be honest, you'll be sick of the sight of this by the time you get tucked into your turkey, but hopefully it will enable you to pick up a few extra quid profit and perhaps even pay for that turkey, a few extra drinks itself indeed. So anyway, what we've done is we've put all the offers, as we always do every year, onto this page, and really it's just a case of clicking on each of the banners and going through, and obviously we will highlight any of the main ones that we come across. To be honest, it was off to a relatively quiet start yesterday. A lot of the offers initially seemed to be competition type offers, or where you would wager say £10 on a particular slot. Certainly a lot of festive related slots that they're trying to push naturally, and if you spent £10 or turned £10 over, then you get entry into a prize draw for something equally sort of festive, hamper-like, or electrical type item. I can't remember them all. I didn't really do too many of them, to be honest, because really we're sort of again it's all personal preference. You know, I'll go onto here and one offer that I look at and may not want to get involved with may be quite attractive to you because of the particular prize, or because it's a particular slot you like playing, or because it's it's got a particular measure of value to yourselves. But there's certain ones there that I just don't really get involved with. But that's the whole reason for putting everything on the page. You can just nip in. It takes literally 2 clicks, one click through, one click onto the calendar. You can see what the offer of the day is and pick it up. I mean, net bet here, that was my only one that got me a little bit excited yesterday. Actually had 53 spins behind there. Again, it was a Secret of Santa or Secret of Christmas slot. I can't remember the name of it now. We turned those 50 spins into, I think it was just under £15, but it did have a 40 times wagering attached to it, so it was almost £600 in spinning. So we then just hit it hard with some big spins, hoping to pick up a big win that we could then grind out, but we actually bust that particular bonus. It didn't cost us anything because obviously they gave us those 50 spins totally free to start off with. So again, it's can be a little frustrating if you've wasted a little bit of time doing it, but the opportunity there to, if we did hit a big win, then we could have been in a really good position to actually make a good profit. But again, didn't really take too long to do. And again, the idea with the slots, if people don't know, I mean, again, if you want to drop me a line, info@bet72.com. I can send you any sort of strategies or ideas on any of the particular offers if you just want to let us know. But also with the slots, then generally we're just looking to qualify for the particular offers. For example, if we have one of these prize draw ones where you had to wager a tenner, my advice would always be, unless you're playing with a bonus that you're trying to ramp up, then if you're playing with your own money, then do maximum lines, because that gives you the most chance of winning. Minimum stake, which can generally go down to a penny. So on a 20 line slot, that's going to cost you 20p a spin. 50 line slot, it's going to cost you 50p a spin. You get the idea. Spin it over till you qualify. There will be some variance there. You may hit some wins. You may lose every spin. So you've got to be prepared for that. Particularly if you're doing the slots, if you're not used to doing them. But there can be some some good ones, and we certainly had some good profits last year going through doing these. And you'll see anyway throughout the year, I do a lot of different slots offers anyway, particularly where there's a positive expected value attached to them, and had a very successful year on the slots again this year. But that may be something for another video anyway, if people want to see a little bit more about that. And what I'm going to try and do anyway is mix the videos up this year. This is just a screenshot type one we're going to put on YouTube. We're going to make some others which are going to be Facebook Live. We may make some which are a little bit more in depth, like webinar type one. So again, if you've got any questions, any suggestions, anything you want to see featured in these as we go along, we're going to make we're committed to making at least one each day throughout December. So that's going to be done anyway. But if there's anything else that people want covered, do let me know, and I'm happy to record as many as we need, because the whole idea is just to help people out, make them a few extra quid as we go along. Talking of a few extra quid, then one we have got today is Unibet, and they've actually got a second place refund offer. The Tingle Creek meeting at Sandown starts today. In fact, racing starts very early today, 11:45 actually. But the first race there is off at 12:40, and they've got a second place refund up to £10 if your horse is second to the favourite. And again, we've identified some of the races there where, it relies on sort of two things really. One is that there's a clear favourite in the race, because no point backing the favourite because you're not going to get the refund. And also, unless you want to treat it as a way of getting a bit of insurance on a punt that you want to have, because again, people do come at these at a lot of angles. A lot of the time, we're just force fed with all the risk-free and match betting, but really it's just a method of advantage play, really, if you like. It may give you a better opportunity if it's a particular selection you were going to bet anyway, and it happens to, you want to pitch it up against a favourite. You've got sort of two bites at the cherry if it comes first or second, if you like. And also the ability to be able to find close odds as well, which again is what our Odds Matcher Pro software is all about. So that's sort of essential for offers like this, because you can just rattle them off straight away, put in the criteria, pick out the horses which are going to be close. Just really want to make sure there's going to be an outright favourite. It suits races really where there's a strong favourite and you're trying to sort of almost pick the second against it if you're going to match them up. But again, it's sort of a proven little strategy to be done. It's worked quite successfully in the past, and again, we obviously update you tomorrow with our progress, but a nice race card as well to get through. Probably doing a bit of trading as well, so we can offset some of these with an insurance. So again, these offers again give us a bit of flow to what we're actually doing, gives us a little bit of way to sort of mix it up and perhaps being able to compound some of the profits we've actually got there. So it is sort of a most wonderful time of the year, if you want to coin a phrase from the song. But certainly, any extra offers that are there are not to be sniffed at. And as I say, it's just a case of really just clicking through, seeing which ones you actually sort of fancy to do. We've got a mixture here of sports, casino, and bingo ones thrown in there as well. So it's something for everyone really, and like I say, it takes 2 seconds to click through, have a look at the offers. And again, if there's anything which we're going to highlight mainly, sort of speed is of the essence where a lot of these offers come around. So if you're not following us on social media, do pick up. On Twitter, we're at Bet72, or Facebook /Bet72. Just give us a follow or a like on there. You'll get all the updates instantly. And of course, any questions you've got as we progress, then info@bet72.com, and we'll be rattling out the videos and the content right away through the month. We want to try and make people as much money as we can before the big day on the 25th itself. So if you're playing along today, have a profitable day, and I'll be back tomorrow with a little bit of roundup, and we'll try and mix it up, do something different. I just don't want to be staring at my screen all the time. So we'll try and think of ways to make these videos sort of interesting and engaging as we go along as well. But like I say, any ideas, please drop me a line or stick something in the comments below. Okay, have a good day, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Cheers, bye bye.